the topic, healthful living and community wealth, going green and growing the economy.
Based on that, can we redefine a wealth community to include a healthy community, a healthy workforce?
We've taken a lot of measures to protect our air quality. We've done a lot, but I think we can do a lot better, and a lot more needs to be done. And I wanted to share a personal story of why air quality is so important to me on a personal note. My sister was a severe asthmatic, and I remember growing up and having to rush her to the hospital on many occasions, and cutting vacations short and rushing her to the hospital because she couldn't breathe and she needed a shot or get on the breathing machine. My sister was 30 years old. She stopped breathing at the doors of the emergency room for 4 minutes. When they finally let her in, when her friends were pounding on the doors, she was in a coma for a month. When she came out of the coma, she was confined to a wheelchair. She passed away 2 years ago, and that was from the air quality growing up here in the San Fernando Valley and being a severe asthmatic. So this is very, very personal to me. I'm telling you the story because most people take the air we breathe for granted, and I don't. We look forward to continue to work with all of you to further our mutual goals and objectives. And again, I cannot thank you enough for taking the time to discuss these critical issues and having this important dialogue today.
I started out as an allergist with an interest in asthma, and I'm also involved with the transplant program, and that to me is really the unfortunate stage of lung health, because I see the end-stage patients. In January of 2007, the LA County Department of Public Health released a statistic that said LA County Metropolitan District area was the most congested in the nation.
If you do a map of Southern California, the Port of Long Beach in Los Angeles, the 710 freeway, and LAX airport jump out at you like red beacons on a landscape. This is where the cancer risk from air toxics is highest.
There are 4 steps or 4 stages in what's occurring in the final impact on health costs. Pollutant emissions. These are emissions that come from stationary sources such as buildings, factories, and then you have the mobile emissions, trucks and cars. This will result in ambient air quality. There are also invisible concentrations.
Now we have toxics that go deep into our bodies and become an integral part of who we are.
So what are those health effects? Well, statistics released by the California Air Resources Board, it was estimated then that premature deaths was about 6,500, school absences about 1.3 million, lost work days were estimated at about 2.8 million, and respiratory illnesses, acute episodes of asthma, estimated at 1.7 million. And then hospitalizations from other respiratory illnesses other than asthma or COPD was about 9,000. There was a recent publication that showed what the cost would be for the California economy, and that was $28 billion annually. About 25 of that is from smog-related deaths, and that's 3,000 was the estimate. Work and school absences, emergency room visits. So asthma itself, that's a huge, huge economic impact.
So taking seriously the title of this topic, how do you grow the economy while you're greening it and make the place a healthier place?
There's a lot of interest in the business community, a lot of passion, and a lot of engaged, intelligent, smart people in businesses that want to get onto green, not only make money at it, but use it as a responsible way of doing business.
Many people will come onto the green bandwagon because they see economic opportunity.
Business is being driven by the marketplace. But what is government doing about that? There are two ways the government pushes business. It's a mandate and it's an incentive. Mandates don't always work. There are just some things that are completely unrealistic to ask of business and that can drive people out of business. But incentives work. The federal government just extended a program through 2016 that 30% of your cost for installing solar panels on your business will be reimbursed. By having that incentive, when a developer or business owner is able to pencil it out, and it's all numbers, when they're able to pencil it out and see the net advantage, it actually works.